Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today my bike is going into Webbs of Lincoln for its annual service and MOT, but this year I've taken the option of having a courtesy bike. Now I don't know what I'm going to get, but they do obviously deal with Triumphs and Yamahas, but they have a wide range of used motorbikes, so I'm just going to get there and see what I'm given. The fog is clearing outside, so it's looking like it's going to be a nice day. Just got to put some petrol in my bike and then get on the way to Lincoln. But we'll just see what we're given. So here's a reminder of what my motorbike looks like, the Triumph Street Triple RS, and also what it sounds like. As you can see, it's a bit of a beast. So we've arrived at Webbs, which is just over here. So let's get in there and see what bike I've got. So this is what I was given, a 2023 Triumph Street Triple R in white. Very nice bike, usual Triumph build quality, and TFT, updated what I'm used to, but it rides really nicely. It's got a lot of bottom end torque compared to what I'm used to in first and second gear, and a lovely quick shifter both up and down the box, but very nice it is too. And here's some footage of me riding. Unfortunately I still had issues with the GoPro, which I thought I corrected, but again, very responsive as a motorbike. The rear styling is exactly the same as my bike, with the same pillion seat availability on mine. Wasn't too impressed with the stickers on the tank. I much prefer the embossed Triumph logo on mine, but the general build quality is really nice. Not too sure about the front styling though, with the Transformerish looks. A positive of having these rear looking mirrors is that I can actually get it through the gate without leaning the bike on its sides, so ease of access into my property was. So what do I think about my time with Street Triple R, and what are the takeaways I've got? So I've written them down in my faithful notebook so I don't miss anything, and I'm going to start with the things that I didn't like really about the motorbike, and it's in no order really. So I just thought the finish was slightly lacking compared to my Triumph. Now that's not to say that the Triumph quality of manufacture is not very good, it absolutely is, but compared to my motorbike I just felt they'd made some cost cutting measures which does affect the perceived quality. So for example, on my motorbike there is an embossed Triumph sign, which has been replaced by just a sticker, so that kind of thing I think just shines through. As I say, I think it comes across as a cost saving and really doesn't differentiate Triumph between any other manufacturer. The second point is a white motorbike, and the general colours that Triumph have got I don't think particularly inspiring, although I do like the metallic grey on mine. Some of the newer colours for the RS versions are really good, but I think the generic colours for the R aren't particularly good. The TFT, now I know some people don't like the first generation TFT that the Street Triple had. I really like mine, and I'm really comfortable with this display. But on this version, I thought the TFT, the style of it, looked out of place, and also found it very difficult to find a display that had all the things on it I wanted. So a fuel gauge, the speed, the temperature, especially this time of year as we're getting into winter, the temperature to me is quite important, and a few other bits and pieces, but I couldn't find a display that I was actually happy with. The next point is the bike itself. It was actually physically bigger, and you would have seen a video already about the size of it and fitting it in my shed, but sitting on the seat looking forwards and down, it seemed like a physically bigger bike than what I'm used to on my own speed triple, correction, on my own speed street triple. And again, on my bike I can easily flat foot my bike, but then on the R I was nearly flat footed but not completely, so it is a physically bigger bike. And it also, felt a lot heavier, so moving it around my garden in and out my shed I did find slightly more cumbersome than my own bike. Then the last one is a bit subjective, it's the looks. I like the looks of my current Street Triple, and I know some people don't like the lights on it. But to me, the new versions of the speed triples and street triples, they look too transformerish with the really cross eyebrows with the running lights, and then the fact that you have only one headlight on at any one time. I find it really annoying. But I'm just not keen on looks. I know that's a subjective thing, but that's just me. But those are the negatives. How about the positives? Well, to me, there are loads really, but I'm just to highlight a few. The first thing for me, just sit on it straight away. The seat is much more cushioned than my own, and my cheeks felt totally at ease even after an hour's worth of riding. So that is a massive thing, and if I had the option for me to get that seat on my motorbike, I will definitely be looking into it. The second one was in first and second gear, the low end torque on the R was clearly obvious even to my untrained and relatively incompetence on riding a motorbike, but it was obvious to me that low down torque in first and second gear was far more than what I've got on my bike. In third, fourth, fifth and sixth, my bike had more, but in the lower gears, it definitely had more. This one had a quick shifter up and down the box. I'm not sure if that's standard, but compared to my bike that's just got the quick shifter going out the box, it's so much slicker. Going from first to second, third and above was just the same as it is on my bike, but from first to second is a noticeable change. But the quick shifter, the down blip and going down, it was amazing, and I really, really like that. I wish I get that retrofitted on my bike. And the other parts, the usual Triumph quality, the usual Triumph customer service, all there, and I would heartily recommend Triumph to anyone out there who's wanted to buy a motorbike. So in summary then, would I trade in my own 2018 Triumph Street Triple for a newer version? And the answer is no. Whilst the seat, the quick shifter, the low end torque and build quality all still brilliant, but they're actually improved on this newer version, the looks and some of the other points are just too many negatives for me to not be able to console myself with. So I wouldn't be trading my bike for a new one. However, if someone was to give me one of these, I'd be over the moon with it, because it is a great bike, but it's just not for me with the colour and the other points I pointed out. But that's just my thoughts. Obviously, happy to take comments and spears thrown back at me, but got any points or comments you want to send back, please leave them and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But that's all for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.